Good morning to all. I am still setting up my little bead case for the day, but I figured I'd film it because it was fun to do last time. So yeah, I'll show the process of me filling up my colors for the day. Why not? Try not to spill them all over. I don't even have my computer. I'm so not prepared today. Hello everyone. Hello my early squad. Hello. My early birds getting the worms. How's everyone doing? Hello, hello, hello. Hi. I'm gonna probably grab my computer really quick so that I can see chat on it because text is so tiny on my phone. So I have to like lean in. But I'm gonna grab my computer. I'll be right back. So I'm leaving you right away. Like I'm so unprepared, but I swear. I'll be right back. See, and just like that, I've returned. I totally forgot, guys. I promise. I would have brought it if I remembered, but I totally forgot. Anyway, how's everyone doing? I'm being shined on by the beauty of nature yet again. I actually was shined on by the beauty of nature yesterday as well. I took a walk because it was actually quite warm. It was like 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which is above freezing. So it was really nice out, and it was sunny, and it was so nice. So I had me a little walk, and now my legs hurt. Whenever I walk, I feel like I get an injury of some kind. I don't know why. Probably too young to be experiencing that, but it's true. So now I have like a pain in my left leg behind the knee, but it's all good. I'm all good. Worth it. Totally worth it. All right, I got the chat pulled up on my computer now, finally. All right, thank you for bearing with me while I did that. Ooh. And as I said, I am still gonna be excuse me, gonna be packing up some orders. Here we go. Gonna be packing up some orders, and I'm currently just filling up this bead case with all the colors I'm gonna need for today. So that's the plan. But how's everyone doing? What is everyone making? I have a big list of things I need to make. Here's my list. Let me show you my list here. And I'm gonna try to get through all of them today. I had a late start this morning. It was just a sleepy day. I just slept in a little bit more than I intended to. But I'm here now. And more yellow. Making a necklace. Still sewing hubby's present, making a bunch of worms. I'm glad you guys are doing good with your projects. I love to hear it. How do I make my necklaces? I just make them like really long bracelets. I usually make them around 17 inches. And then I'll attach a star as one of the beads, and then I'll just tie it off like I would tie a normal bracelet. Next up, music. We need music. That's for sure. We need some music. Music. Danganronpa Execution Songs was the first thing that came up. I'm not sure that's exactly the vibe. I liked the Pokemon music yesterday. I think I'll still roll with that. That was good. Oh yes, I have my Pinkie Pie in the back. She's gonna be guarding us. Her hand fell off. She only has one hand, but she's still gonna be helping us here today. She's gonna be giving us a hand. Okay, got the Pokemon music up. You should be hearing that. How much do I spend on beads monthly? That's a good question. Maybe around $100 to $150. Sometimes more if I need a bigger restock. But on average around 100 or so. There's my list. I was shuffling around looking for this paper and it wasn't even over there. All right. Oops. You did your first 3D candy mushroom. That's awesome. Those are pretty sick. I haven't actually made one myself. But I have had one made for me, and they are awesome. I think they're so cool. They look like I want to eat them. We got a nice palette going here. It's kind of random. You're making a cosplay? What cosplay are you making? I'm a huge fan of cosplay. I always love to know what you guys are doing if you're doing cosplay. Alright, so all this color. Are you making an Invader Zim cosplay right now? That's cool. Whenever I did cosplay, I never really made cosplays. Like, I never made the clothes because I was never good at sewing, ever. I would just buy the wig and I would use my normal clothes. That was kind of all I did. And I would barely style the wig, too. I wasn't very good at wig styling either. But I had fun. That's all that matters. Once I set up all my colors, I can go ahead and get started. This is gonna take me a minute. Oh, which character are you doing, Star? Star on pause. Which character are you doing for Digital Circus? I'm really curious. They're all so cool. Like, I've seen really cool Zubo cosplays that are so creative. I've also, obviously, all the Pomni cosplays are so good too, but I'm really curious. You guys, my button maker came. Did I tell you? My button maker came? I started making buttons. I made this one. And then I made this one of a random, like, ad I had for an exterminator where a lady was screaming at a rat. I thought it was really funny. This one, I made the same one. It's just a sticker. And then this one I made of Kokichi. But, that's the only 4 I made that actually came out good. The other ones all didn't work. But I'm still, I guess it's a skill issue. I think there's something I'm doing wrong, so I need to figure it out. But those are the 4 I made that came out. Yeah. I can't wait to make more buttons. I'm gonna throw them in my shop stuff, because they're so fun to make. I can't stop. I was up at 3 a.m. last night making buttons. You have 118 pins. I admire that you counted them all out. That's incredible. We got a big day ahead of us, but with a little focus and determination, we can do it. And for these last 2 colors, I'm just doing dealer's choice. I'm just going to pick them out. All these other colors were specifically chosen for the orders that I need to make today. And I'm going to do my favorite colors, pink and green glitter. Yay! Where should you buy pins? You can buy pins at Hot Topic or Spencer's if you have them. Any store that sells like fandom stuff, like FYE or like Box Lunch, they have pins. There's a lot of places that sell pins that are really good, but they're kind of expensive. They're like $2 each for tiny pins and $4 for the big ones. So honestly, if you really like niche pins, you might want to invest in a button maker, because then you can make as many as you want of any design that you want, which is exactly why I bought one. And I'm so excited. I literally can't wait. I'm never gonna pay for pins in the store again. Ever again in my life. All right, we have our palette set up. So we are ready. we're ready to get going. The first thing on my list that I need to make is a cuff similar to one I made yesterday. I made a cuff. Clumsy. Get back here. Speaking of clumsy, I almost just fell out of my chair. Either way, I was just about to start and then remembered I need to stream. So I got like 3 beads on the string before I stopped. But it's pretty similar to the one I made yesterday, because yesterday I made a cuff with black glitter and red glitter. This one's gonna be the same exact colors, except it's not gonna be a hard pattern, it's just gonna be a diagonal stripe pattern. So that's the only difference. Hope everyone's doing well. It's morning time for me. Hope you've had breakfast, or if it's later than morning, at least hope you've had a meal. Dinosaur Dude, about like realizing if you're trans or not, it can be really difficult, and you just gotta give yourself some grace to like experiment with things and try to understand your identity a little more. But I think the biggest thing for me as a trans person, and this is just my experience, everybody's experience is different, but I think the biggest like indicator for me was how I felt as a young kid, and like how I felt kind of in my puberty years. Like that's when it really started to hit of like, oh, this isn't, yeah, like I'm definitely trans, like for sure. And I kind of had this realization through having dysphoria and like not feeling connected with the way that the world would treat me and perceive me. So if you've ever experienced any kind of gender dysphoria, I would say like kind of try to investigate that feeling and understand where it comes from and if it might be coming from something like that. Otherwise, just kind of giving yourself some time to just experiment with who you are, and because everybody has the right to do that. But that's my hot take. It's not a very hot take. That's just my take. It's tough though. I mean, I didn't know that I was like trans-masc for a long time. I thought that I was non-binary, and I still kind of am non-binary. Like my gender is not really within the binary, but I identify as a man. But I used to just like only use they them pronouns. I used to not feel as comfortable with he him pronouns, and then I think over time I kind of realized like they them didn't fit me either. So I would just, you know, it can take a few years. It can take a lot of years, actually. A lot of people don't just realize overnight, like, oh, this is me. A lot of people, it takes years of self-discovery to develop something. It's a long answer, but hope that helped at least somewhat. If you feel good when people call you as the gender that you would like to identify as, then that's probably a good indicator that that's who you really are, you know? That's a really good indicator that that's like, I mean, as long as it feels good for you and it feels right for you, and if something else feels wrong, then, you know, just follow your heart. Zubul Jacks or Pomni. Everyone in the chat saying Zubul. I'm gonna have to go with Zubul too. Love Zubul. I had a crush on Zubul the first episode I watched with Zubul. And that's saying something because Zooble doesn't have a face. Zooble doesn't have a real face or a real body. It really is just what's on the inside that counts. Oh, I get all of my beads from the website Bead Tin. They have awesome beads and stuff. Yummy, yummy cuff we got going on here. Really yummy. Really scrumptious. Oh, you should definitely post the necklace. I'd love to see it. I was just checking the community post right before stream, and I love the stuff that you guys were posting. It was so awesome. Somebody made some goggles for their Jingles Gog. I love to see that. It made me giggle. I also saw a couple new pieces of fan art, which I'm really excited for, because as you know, I'm collecting fan art, and I like to put it up on my wall, so I get some new pieces to put on the wall. It's so fun. I love when you guys do that. I always get cravings for a hotel breakfast. I know that's really random, but it's true. Like those hotel breakfast bars they have with the waffles and all the different cereals and the juices and such. That's where I want to be every morning. We need more breakfast bars. I remember one time, actually for my like 18th birthday, I think. It was during COVID. So I went to a hotel because I wanted to swim in a pool and I wanted to have a breakfast bar in the morning for my birthday. So we rented a hotel, and because of COVID, both the pool and the breakfast bar were closed. So I was just like, okay, all right, I'll just chill in the room. That's cool. Tough stuff. So I never got that hotel breakfast bar, and I think that's why in my heart I'm always craving a hotel breakfast, because of that event where I didn't get one. Not like it was that deep, but in my heart it was very serious. Go to the Beef Eater. It's an all-you-can-eat breakfast buffet. I've never heard of the Beef Eater. I've never heard of a Beef Eater. I've never heard of the Beef Eater in my life. I don't even know if they would have that in my area. That's wild. I first started making candy in 2020. Which, funny that we were talking about COVID, because it was around the same time. I would spend most of my lockdown making candy and cosplaying. And I'm still pretty much do just that, so. What is the size of my finger in beads, since I'm trying to make a star glove thingy? For my star gloves, I make the ring part like 16 beads around. Hi. I'm working on this cuff right here. It's almost halfway done, or it's about over halfway done. I gotta print out some labels quick before I forget so that they're not late. Sorry. I just wanted to do that before I forgot, because knowing me, I would forget. Okay. Okie dokie, almost done. Okay, alright, perfect. Sorry about that. Can I bully you into cleaning your room? If you don't clean your room, I'm gonna personally call up the roaches on the phone and tell them where to find you so that they hunt you down and they're gonna make you clean. Anyway. I felt mean after that. I didn't mean that. That felt so mean. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Hi, best girly, welcome in. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. That's awesome, best girly. The stitch that I'm doing is a peyote stitch. It's specifically an even peyote stitch. I am mostly self-taught, but I have followed tutorials for a few things, like I think I learned peyote stitch from a tutorial, but I think X-base and everything else, like I kind of just figured it out from looking at, well, I guess if I was looking at other people's candy, does that count as self-taught? If you just figure it out from a reference picture, is that self-taught? I don't know what the definition of self-taught is. And I always overqualify. It's in my blood, it's in my genetics. There's a spider on your desk? It's come and watch the live stream. Oh, that's okay. Good luck with your homework. In your genetics, you're just more of an attitude-based person, easily annoyed. That is super relatable. Getting the family curse of being irritable. Hi, Preppy Gaming, and hi, Lorax. Hello, welcome back. You're making a star? Fun, what colors? Oh, my real name is AJ. To answer your question. The spider ate your glitter glue? Oh my goodness, it is a crafty spider. The web it makes is gonna be all glittery now. Black and silver? Ooh, cute. I like that. Nice monochrome. The song is from Pokemon. I don't know which Pokemon game though. I just found like a YouTube compilation. Thank you, Lorax. Can't wait to get the order. That would be awesome. Ooh, breakfast muffins. Yum. That sounds awesome. Now I want some muffins. I gotta do some grocery shopping. Feels like I can never keep groceries in the house for long. That's awesome, Unknown Atlantis. What are you gonna be drawing? Oh, thank you, Kensley. Okay, let's see how long this is. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. Okay, that's long enough. Oh, you're gonna make a Mika wig for Halloween? Out of kandi? That is so cool. I've seen kandi wigs before and they are awesome. If you're interested in how to make a peyote cuff, I have a tutorial on my channel for it. This would be the even stitch peyote cuff tutorial. And there's the finished cuff. All done. I'm gonna pack this order, and you guys, if you will, are gonna vote for what I make next. Are you ready? Let me set up the poll for you. I love doing these polls. They're so fun. I hope you guys like them too. Okay, here are the options. Can I give you a color scheme for a star? Ooh, orange and yellow? You're probably not gonna like that one, but I feel like orange and yellow are underrated colors. They don't get a lot of love. But they deserve love. Okay, this order is for Renata. And the order is this cuff, a strawberry, one of these spikes that we made yesterday on stream, and something I haven't even made yet, so I can't actually pick it up. I can't actually pack it up, I mean. I did think, or no, actually, I do have it. Psych! I do have it. It's a necklace, and I have it. Okay, now we pack. I just got new stickers. They're Chikawa. They're so cute. This is the sticker I pulled out. It's a little devilish. Packed. Check that out. Yay! Okay, I just put it in an envelope. Check out my new envelopes. They're like multicolored. They're like ombre. They have a gradient. They're so cool. Alright, let's see what you guys picked to make next. Rotator. Wait, we have a new leader. Rotator and Strawberry and Bee Charms just tied. Oh, Strawberry and Bee Charms is taking the lead. No, no, no. What's going on? This is crazy, you guys. If you haven't voted, you need to vote now to break the tie. It keeps tying. What are we gonna do? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. They tied. It was a tie after all. Okay, they tied. I'll just make them both. I'll start with the rotator. For this first one, the colors are yellow, blue, and lavender. Thank you for participating in the poll. All right. This is just gonna be a mini one. If you're taking a break from the wig, you should make a rotator along with me. That would be fun. You can make a Miku rotator to wear with the cosplay. You can really use any string, any elastic string for kandi, but most people recommend using fabric-covered elastic string because it's typically the best kind to use. But any kind that's elastic will work. I've never seen this color scheme before. The yellow, blue, and lavender. Like, it's really interesting. Oh, thank you, Beth. You're up to 456 pairs of earrings. Wow. You should crochet a little octopus. That's my suggestion. You're out of your diamonds. Are you diamond painting? Muffins are in the oven. Oh, you're making me hungry. I'm making a rotator. I'm just finishing up the X base for it. Need coffee. I'm gonna probably take a coffee break soon so I can make myself some. Strawberries are your favorite fruit, but you're allergic to them? How does that work? How do you even know they're your favorite? Oh, bless me. Excuse me, y'all. I buy all my hair dye at Sally's Beauty Supply. If you don't have that store, I wouldn't know where to buy it, honestly, because that's the only place that has all the colors that I like. But you can probably find good brands online. I use the brand Strawberry Leopard. I'm sure you can find them online if you don't have an in-person store. I'm only allergic to kiwis, and I'm not, like, incredibly allergic to them. They just make my entire mouth, like, super tingly, and I thought that they were just really sour for a long time, but it was like, no, they're actually like, causing an allergic reaction. I do bleach it before I dye. My natural hair is like really, really dark brown, so if I didn't bleach it, none of the colors would show up, sadly. And I buy the bleach from Sally's too. They have like everything for hair dye and like all sorts of stuff. But I love Sally's because they have a whole wall full of colored hair dye in every brand. And you just stand in front of it and just decide what color your hair is going to be is the best. Beth? Why are we saying my name? Womp. Check it out. You're going to see a play of Little Shop of Horrors in a few hours. I just put that movie on for my cats while I left the house, like the other day. It's funny. My shirt, it says, maybe a rat, never a snitch. And I just liked it because it had a rat on it. I just bought it because of the rat, to be honest. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday, Dawn. What theme is the rotator? There isn't a theme, but they just picked the colors yellow, blue, and lavender, so that's what I'm doing. These rotators, I sell them for $10 each, and you can completely customize them for free. That just happened, it's okay. Bye, Sharon. Thank you for coming in the chat. How much string for a peyote? It doesn't really matter. I would say about like a wingspan. Just like stretch your arms apart as far as they'll go with string between. And if you run out, just add on more. That's usually what I do. I never measure my string exactly. Plus, the amount depends on how long you're making it too. I do have a TikTok. It's the same username as my YouTube channel. I just post the same things that I post on my YouTube shorts there. There's a squirrel on that roof. It's too cold for you, little buddy. Finished your octopus's body already? That was so fast. That was super fast. I do have a shop. The link is in my channel bio. Although it is closed for new orders right now, but it will be open again very soon. I don't know when exactly, but hopefully around next week or the week after that. I do deliver to the EU. You're eating ice pops from 2017? That can't be good. That seriously can't be good. Please, please don't spam, guys. Oh, goodness me. In the corner, in the corner. No spam. Please, my friend. Sorry to be mean. Goodness me. Color scheme for a belt chain. How about lime green, hot pink, and purple? What's my favorite anime? Danganronpa, if that counts. But I mostly like the games more than the animes, so I don't know if that counts. I also like My Hero. Have I ever seen FPE? No, I haven't. I don't actually know what FPE stands for. Fundamental paper education. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've never watched that. Bead refill. The yellow and lavender. They're eating brains. If I were a zombie, I would eat your brains. Remember that song? Oh, the sun is shining. So beautiful. I'm so happy. It's been such a cloudy, muggy winter, so I'm happy for the sun to be back. I'm Am I gonna do strawberry or bee next? Probably strawberry. But I actually have another rotator to make after this one. Just one though. And it's gonna be kind of the default rotator that is on my shop, like on the picture. When you go to order a rotator, a lot of people just like the one that is in the picture, so they'll ask for that one. So I'm gonna make one of those. Oh, all those snacks. I'm so jealous. You're making me hungry. I'm gonna probably make some coffee right now. So if you'll pardon me for just a few minutes, I'm sorry I'll have to head out the room again, but I'm gonna go make some coffee really quick. There's that rotator we just made. Y'all can play with it for a minute. Y'all can play with it for a minute while I go make my coffee. I'll be right back. Give me a mocha. I only have one mocha left, my friend. I only have one mocha left and it's going to me. All right, I'll be right back. I will be right back. Let me get my mug. I've returned. Thank you for your patience. I know I abandon you all the time, but I always come back, don't I? Coffee. I'm sorry, Blueberry. I hope you can put some headphones in and find some calm space regardless. You're gonna ask if you can sell candy outside of Walmart? That's gonna be cool. I hope you can. That's gonna be so cool. I always get distracted playing with the rotators after I make them. This is just a single order, so I'm gonna go ahead and pack it. I figured I might as well. I'm gonna grab the candy stickers. Here's the Kawa sticker of the hour. So cute. This is an order for Jonathan. This song is pretty. There's Jonathan's order all packed up. Excuse me. I say to the inanimate object I just hit. Package is being sent out on Saturday. Awesome! I can't wait. That is so amazing. I cannot wait. Okay. Now, I have another rotator to make, but it shouldn't take too long. Probably just about 30 minutes or so. You ordered a USA flag with your fictional husband on it. Which fictional husband? I need to know. Giyu from Demon Slayer. I wish I was a Demon Slayer. Like, I wish I knew what Demon Slayer was like. That was such a weird way to say I wish I watched Demon Slayer. I wish I knew what Demon Slayer was like. Wait, I forgot Yellow Pearl. No. This is a tragedy. This is such a tragedy. Now it's not perfectly even. Oh well. Whoa, your BFF has a fictional husband, but it got really weird and she slapped me over him and still has not apologized. Star, that is not okay. That is not a good friend. That is really not okay. I need to study for the kandi test on Monday. Oh, I forgot. I forgot, bro. Thanks for reminding me. This one is so pretty because it's all pearlescent rainbow and black. It's so pretty. A lot of people order this one. I didn't expect that. I set it up as like meant to be customized, but a lot of people were just like, can I just have that one? I like that one. I'm like, thanks. I'm sorry about your friend, Star. That is like really, really horrible. Having to deal with a friend like that. That isn't being a very good friend. I don't think you should have to be friends with anybody who would slap you over a fictional character. Ew. Oh my god, Star, I'm so sorry. That's horrible. Please be safe. Never trust a grown man on Roblox. That's my advice. Happy today. That is so adorable. Happy today. I hope everyone has a very happy today. Thank you, Malibu Minnow. Thank you. There's a little swoop, isn't there? Oh, it reminds me of Audrey Hepburn's bangs. I love Audrey Hepburn. That is such a compliment. Don't get me started on macaroni. Okay, y'all, finish the X base for this rotator that I'm working on. There's the base part. Womp, 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 womp. Nice. Time check, it's already 1. Oh goodness. I started the stream so much later than I usually do. Also, I must plug it in my phone. Excuse me. Okay. I must plug in my phone. What was I saying? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I started to stream so much later than I usually do today. It was such a shame. My chair again. I am gonna be rushing a little bit to get things done. Guess who's back? It's the kitty. What you doing, bub? Would you like to come in, kitty? Hello. How's it going? Say hi. Say hi. I'm gonna leave the door open so if he wants to leave, he can. You can see into my other rooms, but that's chill. I got nothing to hide. This is the only pink room in the house, you're right. Most of my other rooms are really colorful though still. But those behind me are pastel green. That's right. My second favorite color is green. I love green. My cat doesn't have their own room, but they do basically have the entire house to themselves because I only have one room. So they kind of have just dominated the rest of the house. My kitty's name is Lucius. Isn't that right, Lucius? He's messing with the charger, which means he's wobbling the camera. Sir, that's so rude. You're gonna knock the people over. Oh my goodness. Sir. my goodness, that was so funny. You're so destructive.
You destructive force of nature.
She flinched when that happened. We'll do it again. Come on, silly. Enough of that. Why don't you have a seat somewhere? Get comfy. Get comfy, huh? Get comfy. Oh. He's so cute. What's up, bub? You're always coming in here and stealing the show. Too cute. You just can't help it. He's so cute. I love cats, but they do love to knock over everything, don't they? Don't ya?
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your kitty was a freak like me?
Sing it, Lucius. Yeah? You want a cat so bad, but your mom's scared of them. Why is she scared of them? Oh no, don't knock them over again, sweetie. Don't knock them over again. They didn't like that last time. I am making a rotator cuff. It's not spiked though. It's just a normal it's a normal round rotator. You're scared of them? They're not scary. I mean, I guess they do have sharp claws, but you can cut their claws. I mean, you don't have to, you shouldn't declaw them, but you can trim their claws. And it can help them not scratch or hiss or bite so much. And they usually, they're usually pretty chill if you don't mess with them. Yeah, no, don't declaw kitties. That's very, very cruel.
Come on, Mr. Kitty. You're being a menace to society. You're being a menace to society. The candy society.
Cheesy McBleezy. You're getting 2,000 plus beads in the mail Sunday. Nice, that's a lot. Time check for me right now, it is almost 1. It's 12:48 p.m. Wow, the sun just shone brightly. Getting shined on by the beauty of nature. Did I print out the drawing? If it was one of the new ones that just got posted on the community tab, I didn't get a chance to do it yet, but I have all my other ones printed out. I just got 2 new drawings on the community tab that I wanted to print out. I haven't done them yet, but I will very soon, probably tonight. Okay, I have half the rotator done. I just gotta refill my black beads really quick and then finish it off. Here's the half I have done with the bumpers and everything. They're kind of wobbly. Fix them. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Not bad. Okay. I'm still so excited about my new button maker. I can't get over it. I'm so excited. You wrote a dark fantasy book in 2 weeks thinking it was due in 20 weeks. That is crazy. That is crazy. I can't even write a paper in 2 weeks. I haven't heard of Youngblood in forever. I think I only knew one Youngblood song, like the one that was pretty popular. Oh yeah, I think it was Parents. I haven't heard that in like 10 years though, honestly. That's why I was like shocked when you guys started talking about Youngblood. I was like, oh my god, I remember Youngblood. I remember them. But yes, you notice my Pinkie Pie figure in the back with only one hand. She got her hand cut off in the war. I'm surprised ICP would even let anybody under 18 go to their shows, to be honest. I would expect them to be 18 plus. I love Rep Z. What's done with this rotator, guys? status update on what you guys are making. I remember that person who was crocheting the octopus got that done. You're obsessed with Chaperone. I saw that Chaperone was in Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite, but I saw that Chaperone was in Fortnite, and I thought that was really funny. Like, you can play as her. They put everyone on Fortnite. There's the base for the rotator. I just have to make the spinny part in the middle, and then we're gonna be done with that. I forgot yellow again. Poor yellow. I keep forgetting it exists in the rainbow. Oh, please post your cardboard shocks. I would love that. Shocks? I meant sharks. I meant sharks. My piercings didn't hurt. They were both pretty painless. Sorry, I was reading the comments past my bedtime. Both my piercings were past my bedtime. No, they were both pretty painless. That Duolingo owl is coming for you, Star. That Duolingo owl has a hit on you. Someone said if you don't clean your room, then your candy will dry rot. No, that's terrifying. Y'all are bullying poor Dino. Is this consensual bullying? This is consensual bullying. I can't step in if it's consensual, I guess. Alright. Rotator done. Check out how cool that is. It's all rainbow and stuff. But do I have an ESSA? I have this little guy that has been with me my whole life. He's kind of like my ESSA, in a way. I love him. He's kind of like my ESSA. My emotional support stuffed animal. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow. Kitty, that was rude. You knocked them over again. Well, he wants another pet. That's my kitty boy. That's my kitty boy. You're such a silly boy. Chunky. Chunky, silly, crazy. That's my boy right there. Chunky, silly, and crazy. Okay, I'm gonna take a hydration break for about 5 minutes. You all do the same. Take a hydration break. When I get back, we are gonna make strawberries and bee germs. Isn't that right? Let's go. Let's go. Onward. Come here. Follow me. You don't. Please. Yay. Aww. He's taking his sweet time. Let's go drink some water. Okay, I'll be back, guys. See you in a minute. And then he, I was gonna shut the door so he couldn't run back in. He ran right back in. He's staying though. All right. I'm looking for my other cat. I don't know where he is. I think he's downstairs. Oh, here he is. La di da di da, I'm back. Hello, thank you for waiting. Sorry for abandoning you, as I always like to do. I had to go get milk/cigarettes from the store. Just kidding, I didn't leave the house. I was getting water downstairs from the kitchen. Anyway. Are we doing hear me outs again? Bum bum. Ba-dum, ba-ba-ba-ba-dum. Guys, can't be rude. MHA is looking kind of cringe. I'm an MHA fan. Don't be rude. I love MHA. That's my favorite anime. It's my comfort show. I will not tolerate rudeness and slander for people having interests that they love. Fine, just the English dub is a little cringe. Okay, that's fair. English dubs in general are always cringe. That's fair. I'll give you that. English dubs are always cringe. I hate when a good thing has a bad fandom reputation, because then I always feel embarrassed to say that I like it. That's why I never talked about liking Danganronpa. I'm so embarrassed to say that I like Danganronpa. It's so embarrassing to me. I don't know why. So like, there's some weird fandom stigmas that make no sense to me. And I'm in all the worst fandoms. I'm in the Homestuck fandom. I'm in the MHA fandom. I'm in the Danganronpa fandom. I was in all of the worst ones. Literally. So like, I've seen it. I've seen the worst. And it just left me with a sense of like, oh, I can't say out loud that I like My Hero Academia. That's embarrassing. It legitimately is. It's sad. Because the stuff is really good. The shows are good, and even a lot of the people in the fandom are good. But then there's just like that small part of it that has such a bad reputation that like you can't even admit that you love it. You know what I mean? I love Homestuck. Homestuck redefined my life. Like, Homestuck was such a big part of my life. But because of the fandom, it's like you can't admit that you like Homestuck. You know what I mean? Same with My Hero, same with Danganronpa. So I get what you mean. Zubal's not a hear me out, they're a hold me back. Oh my god. So true, Zubal. Ooh. We are all lining up for a chance with Zubal. Zubal knows how to treat someone right. Do I have any MHA candy? I have so much. I have so much. My first candy cuff that I ever made was I tried to make a Deku cuff, and I made my partner at the time a Bakugo cuff, and they both looked terrible. They were both horrendous. I only have the Deku one, but they looked horrible. They were horrible. I still have them. I might have to show them sometime. Do I have a Denki one? I made a Denki one, but it looked really bad, so I cut it up to reuse the beads, because I used to do that all the time. But I have a Denki, like, bracelet. I have bracelets for a ton of the characters. I love all the characters. I'm a big fan of characters in general, character stuff, so whenever I like a fictional character, I will be obsessively making things for them and like drawing them and wanting stuff with them. I love characters. I'm one of those people. Do I have any for Todoroki? Yes, I do. I love them all so much. Any character that I love, they get a place in my candy hall of fame. I have an entire tub of character bracelets. I make them a bracelet. And I think I'm gonna start doing buttons too because I have my button maker now. So I'm gonna increase my fictional character obsession collection tenfold. And I'm really excited about that. It's so dorky, but I just like, I'm trying to like reclaim it because I want to just be able to enjoy the things that I enjoy without fear of being a little bit embarrassing or cringe, you know what I mean? Because there's nothing wrong with being cringe. It's actually really freeing. It's super duper freeing. To just be kind of cringe with reckless abandon. It's kind of the best. Highly recommend. Hear me out, Mr. Potato. Do I like Hawks? I do like Hawks. He's cute. These hear me outs are crazy. Well, I'd already stated my hear me outs for the record, but I might as well state them again. My number one hear me out is Walter White from Breaking Bad. But beyond that, I would also consider All Might from My Hero Academia, specifically in the form where he has no energy and he looks like a crumpled skeleton. Specifically in that form, hear me out. Also, what else? This is another Breaking Bad character. But there's something about old gruff men. Mike from Breaking Bad, if you know who that is. The grandpa, he's a gilf. He's a certified gilf. I love that man. That two of them were for Breaking Bad. I just had Walter White on the brain, so. Yeah, Walter White's my number one, hear me out. I'm not even ashamed of that. I buy my string from Amazon, but they have really good string like this on beadtin.com too, where they also sell mostly beads, so you can get everything out in one place there. Oh, another hear me out. Professor Membrane from Invader Zim. Dib's dad. Huge hear me out. As you can tell, I have a type. And the type is Dilfs in STEM. Oh, that reminds me. Another hear me out. Dr. Frankenstein from the anime Soul Meter? Soul Meter? Soul Meter? Soul Eater. Soul Eater. Not Soul Meter. Soul Eater. Dr. Stein. That's that. Dilfs in STEM is my hear me out. Grr? A girl's a little robot dog. You guys know what a hear me out means, right? Like, please tell me you're not taking Gur out on a date. I keep reading Obanai as Obama. I keep thinking you're saying Obama. Isn't Obama married? Yes, to Michelle. To Miss Michelle. They have 2 children. Or maybe more, I don't know. Hear me out, guys. Mr. Krabs. And I mean that from the heart. Mr. Krabs. Did you know the voice actor for Mr. Krabs is Hank from Detroit Become Human? I'm not kidding. That's another man who could treat you right. Mr. Krabs, for sure. He would take you out for dinner. Think about the way he treated Mrs. Puff. Think about the way he treated Mrs. Puff. He treated her well. He spoiled her. He treated Mrs. Puff like she was worth $1 million. But actually, though, if you've ever seen Detroit Become Human, Hank is iconic, and he has literally the voice of Mr. Krabs. They share a voice actor. Didn't Mr. Krab make all the other crabs into Krabby Patties? Is that the lore? Is that like the creepypasta SpongeBob lore? That he's a crab cannibal and he's feeding on crab. Wait, how do you make crabs into patties, though? I just put my string in my coffee cup. No, that is not my string jar. That is my coffee cup. It's okay. It's fine. Some people say the end song in SpongeBob is creepy. I don't know who would say that. Some people, like a lot of people actually, are not allowed to watch SpongeBob for whatever reason. I've known so many people who have told me that they weren't allowed to watch SpongeBob growing up. I don't know why. I don't get it. I don't get what's so wrong with that show. Hank Anderson, yes, thank you. That's the Hank Anderson appreciation I need. Yes. I'm also scared of some of these hearing me outs. At least mine were like, I was gonna say human men, but then there was Mr. Krabs. Hello to those of you who just got here. I'm making a strawberry. We're about halfway done. Out of all the pony bead colors, which ones are my favorite? Like matte, pastel, etc. Glitter. Glitter is my 10 toes down answer. Pearlescent is a very close second place. What candy should you make with black beads? You could do stars or hearts. Those are look cool even with one color. And you can do an all black cuff. I actually have a couple all black cuffs that look really cool. Hear me out, Tom Nook. Another man who would treat you right and take you out to dinner. Sorry to say it. Not Winnie the Pooh. Leave that man alone. He just wants his honey and that's it. He doesn't have any interest in any of that. Okay, now we're getting crazy with it. Tomatoes and the letter Z, the quadratic formula, and a light bulb. I think we've strayed a little too far from where we began. almost done with the strawberry. I think that's the only strawberry I have to make, actually. Let me double check. Look at that. Nope, I have to make another one. Okay, I'm making another strawberry like this first. Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil. It's Phil. It's Phil. It's Punxsutawney Phil. Dr. Doofenshmirtz? That's good. That's actually good. He kind of deserves love, I think. The Weird Al pony from that one My MLP episode? You mean cheese sandwich. I love cheese sandwich. My favorite My Little Pony episode is actually a cheese sandwich episode. It's the episode where he has a candy, or not a candy factory. He has like a gag factory. To me, it's a metaphor. He has a gag factory, but the most important part of him having the factory is that he has to see the smiles it puts on people's faces, or else he has no joy. You don't get it. Anyway, it has the most slappingest song in the entire series. Sorry, I get very passionate about cheese sandwich from My Little Pony. I have to pack this. I don't remember who's this for. Let's check. This is for Eve. This is a sticker for Eve. Womp. Okay. Time check, it's 1:28 for me. So got a few more hours before I need to go to the post office, so we're good. Gotta make another strawberry like that. Scoot. Hi, White Cat. I'm so happy to hear that. That is so awesome. And I'm sorry that you couldn't come out to your dad, but I hope that everyone else is supporting you and making you feel loved and supported. Because that's awesome that you did that. He's my favorite Vocaloid. I really like Rin and Len, but I also really like Luca too. So I'd say it's a three-way tie between them. Strawberry cream flavored Dr. Pepper. I've never had that before. That sounds delicious. I love Dr. Pepper. And I love strawberry cream, so that sounds right up my alley. That sounds like the kind of thing you can only get in one of those fancy soda machines with the touch screens. You know what I'm saying? Where you get to add flavors and stuff. I feel like I haven't seen one of those in forever. I don't know where they all went. I'm making a strawberry. Another strawberry. I just finished one, but I'm making another one. Thank you, Socks Cowboy, for coming in. Woo. Period, Ruby. Love men with long hair. And that includes Mr. Aizawa from My Hero. Love that man. Why did I put a yellow on? That's wrong. Yes, I'm making these to sell. These strawberry keychains cost $5 once they're done. Congratulations, Nora! That's awesome! Oh, I actually do have a tutorial on the strawberry. It is on my channel if you're interested. I do ship to Europe. I don't know why, but I had flashbacks to that guy from 90 Day Fiancé who put mayo in his hair and on his skin. I have never heard of that until just now, but thank you for for bringing that to my awareness. Why did he do that? I can't watch 90 Day Fiancé. It's too hard for me to watch. It's like so... It gives me so much secondhand embarrassment, I can't physically watch it. And the mayo in the hair and skin thing, oh my god, I mean, that's just evidence of why I can't handle it. Making candy stars? Nice. If you just came in, all you missed was me making a couple of rotators and a strawberry, which I'm now making another strawberry. He said the mayo made his skin glow. Oh my goodness. So, Malibu Minnow, that is so sweet. I'm so glad that you were, like, supportive of them. That is so awesome. It's so important. Ruby, that is so real. Should you make a buy pin? Absolutely. There's no reason not to. Are you like DIYing it, or like how are you doing it? Hot glue and paper, nice. Love a good DIY craft. Yes, Malibu, 1,000%. They said it for anyone whose parents don't get it when you come out, there's love for you in queer communities. That is so true. That is 100% true. Even if at home you don't have support, there will always be support for you in the world. And there will always be a place for you and people like you. I love this little community here. You are all so nice and sweet and like accepting and wholesome. It's just so nice to see. I don't have a tutorial for a rotator up yet, but I'm hoping to get one done really soon. There's just been like so many delays with it, and I'm really hoping to just get it done and over with because I've been putting it off for way too long. But long story short, yeah, there will be a tutorial for the rotators very soon, but there just isn't one up yet. Someone called you a chocolate chip, so that's your goal for Halloween? Why did someone call you a chocolate chip? Because you're semi-sweet? Because you're a little morsel of delight? Bye, Gabby. Thank you for coming in. Oh no, my battery's running low. One second, I gotta grab my laptop charger before I lose my computer. You hear me? Lightning fast. And I'm back. Okay, I gotta plug this in. All right. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for coming in, Malibu Minnow, and for all the love and positivity that you shared in the chat. It was very much appreciated. Thank you. Hope to see you again, and thank you again for coming in.
At Walden University, I can get the W. With multiple ways of learning, Walden gets and respects my reality.
My class schedules work for me and my grind.
Get the W. This is learning that's fit for my life. No doubt I'll make an impact with the skills I can use today and the credentials that open tomorrow.
Now is the time.
To do it on my time.
Okay, we're switching over to Animal Crossing music. Our Pokemon music is done. Coming out can be tough. I remember when I first came out, I actually had to come out multiple times because sometimes they don't really quite get it the first time, you know? So sometimes you have to kind of remind them, like, hey, this is me. And that can be pretty difficult. If it doesn't go so well the first time, you might have to end up doing it again, which can be a little discouraging, but eventually, you know, they'll realize this is who you are, and they have the choice to either accept it and support you or not. And hopefully, everybody makes the right choice, which is to support the people they love. I remember when I came out as pan, my dad was like, "What does that mean? You like pans now?" He was trying to be so stupid about it, but or he'd be like, "What does that mean? You're a it or something like that." You know, so they will not always get it. They will not always get it, and people will say stuff. My piece of advice to you is do not listen to or internalize any of the things they say because they're only saying that because they don't get it. Also, I just gave myself a paper cut with string. That sucks. Sometimes people are just coming from a place of not understanding, and they can be saying things that are hurtful, but you don't have to take that to heart, you know? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Am I circumcised? Jesus. Ask your mother. Get out of here. Tell your mom I said hi. All right. What's next? I gotta make a bee.
Glove season is officially in full swing. Oh, girl, what? You know the new year calls for some new truth. And this year, I'm refreshing my closet with their all-new stitched denim, standout sweat sets, and outerwear that keeps me hot. For real.
Let's go all these ads today.
Upgrade your wardrobe and your
Period, y'all. I have no idea, Freya. They're just, some people are just so blinded by hatred and misinformation. It's horrible. Did someone ask where my house is? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll be sure to leave my full address in the chat along with directions for how to reach me. Happy birthday, Crystal. Oh, we have another birthday in the chat. Happy birthday to you. A lot of birthdays going on right now. I'm making a little bee. I'm almost done with it. Right now it just looks like a little half a bee without a little antenna. My birthday's in April too, y'all. April babies unite. Also, I'm always live because I do this literally every day. So, like, why not be live every day, you know? Candy's my entire life. So I'm gonna share it. Because it's fun. I go live almost every day. I've been on a good streak. It's not exactly every day, but pretty much. And I don't think I've missed a day in about a week or so. Except for maybe the weekends. But actually, I think even I streamed on the weekends too, so maybe this week I did stream every day. Either way, I'm done with the bee. I do have some tutorials on my channel. I have like maybe 4 tutorials or 5 maybe for like some cuffs and these charms and stuff. I don't have the bee ones, but I have like strawberry ones and mushroom ones. I have tutorials for those. Alright, let me make another one. Except this one, instead of yellow and brown, is going to be yellow and black. I have 2 different color options for the bees. Someone said they can't be friends with you because you watch MHA and then they ran away from you. That's horrible. That's just like bullying. You got slapped before for liking MHA? Why are so many people slapping people over fictional characters? That is bizarre to me. I can safely say I've never been slapped over a fictional character or an anime. But that is the second story I've heard today of someone getting slapped over something like that. That's crazy. We were talking earlier about why MHA is so hated, and it literally is just because of the fandom, which sucks. It just makes people, like, be mean to people who don't deserve it, but just because they like something. And then they slap people over it. I can't believe that still, that someone slapped someone over liking MHA. You finished One Piece? No way. They're gonna add like 6 more seasons by the time. They're gonna add so many more. I'll try to make a bead tutorial eventually, for sure. I'm almost done with the second bee, and once I finish this one up, you guys are gonna do a poll for what I make next. If you don't mind. I love when you guys vote for me, so I'm gonna have you do it again. But that'll be in just a few minutes if you'll kindly stick around. As just a reminder, we already did the rotators and the strawberry and bee keychains. So I'm gonna take a look at what the other options are in just a minute. And you guys can go ahead and vote for whatever you'd like me to make. Okay, last row here. So cute. I'm gonna make a bee army. I'm gonna make a billion of these and they're just gonna follow me around. Just found a spider nest in your house. Ooh, I'm sorry. See, I can handle one spider, but I don't think I could handle a nest. That would gross me out a lot. Check it out. The bee's done. Okay, guys. I'm gonna set up a poll so you can vote for what I make next, all right? All right, guys. There's the poll up. I'm gonna take a quick break while y'all vote in the poll. I will be back in a few minutes. Teddy will keep you company. He's just gonna lay supine on the table like that. Unexplained. That's just him. He's just chilling. That's just what he does. All right, I'll be back. gonna body him. Watch. Oh! Just kidding. I would never do that to him. Belt chains. Belt chains 1. I actually didn't mean to type rotators, I meant to type spike cuffs. But that was my bad. I didn't even notice that I did that. I meant to type spike cuffs instead of rotators. But belt chains 1 anyway. There's one order I can pack, so I'm gonna do that really quick. Someone got the brown bee. This is an order for Liz. They got a brown bee. They got these from my kandi single collection, which is rapidly dwindling. They're about to be sold out. It says Candy Kid on it. And they also got a mystery bundle of these cross bracelets that I have. So I'm going to pull out 5 at random. Fun, 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 fun. Oh, okay, 1 fell out. This one fell out. That's the first one. This is the second one. Very popular color, by the way. Dark red and black for those. They're like the most popular, I think. This light blue and light purple. 2 more. Okay, 2 are stuck together. I'm gonna go with this one. It's pink and dark blue. I like that. And then one more. Lime green and black. Ooh, nice. Ooh, very nice. All right. Okay, I'm gonna bag that up, put a sticker, candy, and a little note. The usuals. That was my chapstick. You have snails as pets, giant African land snails. I gotta Google that really quick. I gotta Google that. Giant African land snails. Giant African land snails. Wow, they're huge. They're massive. Oh my goodness, they're huge. And you got 2 of them. Are they besties? That is so cool. Someone said, can they send candy in the P.O. box? Yes, you definitely can. I would love that. I also misread the comment and thought that you asked to send snails. But that, unfortunately, that was not the case. Oh, I gotta write the name. I almost sent out a blank card. That would be bad. Thank you for your support, Liz. Done. Okay. So, I'm gonna be making belt chains next. Time check, it's 2:13. Okay, I'm probably gonna stop streaming around 3. So we got 45 minutes left of stream time. I think we can do it. I'm gonna make a ton of belt chains. By that I mean a ton of stars, and I'm actually just gonna make 2 belt chains, technically. But it's gonna be a ton of stars. So let's get to it. No, don't send snails. I think the post office wouldn't allow that, right? They'd be like, hey, don't send snails. Don't do that. I've seen people send fish and stuff. My favorite Alex G song is Cute. I love that song so much. It's really good. If you haven't heard it, I suggest it. Harvey is my second favorite. I love Harvey. That song makes me cry. The amount of stars I put on one belt chain just depends how many the customer orders. I usually do between 5 and 10. It's typically around 6. This one that I'm doing one that's going to be all black and lime, and that is going to be 6 stars. And I'm also doing one that is like black and rainbow, and that is just going to be 5 stars. Oh yeah, Nora, I would love that. I would really love that. Oh, I do know Rebsy. I love Rebsy. Thank you, Nora. That's so awesome. If you post it in the community tab, I will literally print it out and put it on my wall. Because I love your guys' art so much. I just realized, Ruby Scales, that your profile picture is the meme, and I love that one. That's my favorite. I do that all the time. Just... You fell asleep right next to a banana and woke up. You fell asleep eating a banana and woke up right next to it. I can't even tell you how many times I've done that. I remember one time I fell asleep on top of an Oreo cakester, and I woke up with this smushed between me and the bed. It was, oh my god, it was horrible. It was horrible. I had to wash it off. It was so bad. I only have 2 piercings, my bridge piercing and then my septum piercing. And then I guess I have ear piercings, just like normal earlobe piercings, but that's it. I don't know. I'm just making some stars. Oh, falling asleep, making candy, and waking up in a puddle of beads. Yeah, for sure. I have done that so many times. Especially during the summer, because this room gets so hot, I can't even stay in it. I don't know how I'm going to stream in the summer, because it is so hot in this room. I'll have to do something about it. I have to keep a fan on the whole time, and like, oh, I need more beads. I have to keep a fan on the whole time in the summer, and it's non-stop, 24/7, and it's still boiling hot. But last year I didn't have AC. I'm hoping this year I'll get some AC. So it won't be so bad. I prefer summer over winter, but that was really bad because I didn't have AC that one year. Which was my bad because I didn't replace it. But I would rather be cold than hot, but that was just too much. Like I couldn't even be in the room. I would just start sweating as soon as I walked in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, worm. Oh yeah, we got that Animal Crossing music in the back. It's making me want to play. I haven't played it in so long. Oh, I got the Pinkie Pie figure off of Amazon. But her hand is broken. I've had her forever, but her hand is literally broken off. It's so sad. Oh, you definitely should play Animal Crossing. It is such a fun game. I love Animal Crossing. The first Animal Crossing game I ever played was New Leaf. When it came out for the 3DS, I bought it, and it was like so cute. And then when they came out with New Horizons, I got that right away too. Why do cows have hooves instead of feet? Is this a joke? Or a trivia question? I don't know. Why? Because they lactose. Ha 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 ha. That was cute. I like that. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. These are good villager takes. My favorite villagers are Stitches, Lopez, Stinky, and Fauna. I like the deer a lot. They're my favorite villager type. And the cats. Oh, and Bob and Punchy are obviously my favorites too. Like, I just like them all. It's hard to pick favorites. It's like picking favorite Pokemon. If you'd like to send me fan art, you can do it one of two ways. I have a P.O. box if you want to send like a physical copy, or it would be easier to just do like the community post, because I have a community tab where you can post pictures. If you've been subscribed for over a day, you're able to post photos there. It's at the top of my channel. There's a button that says visit community, and you can go post there. So you can show me there. Thank you, by the way. I love Fauna. Fauna was in my original New Leaf town, and then she left, and it made me so sad as a little kid. And Diana replaced her, and I would write hate mail as like a 9-year-old. I would write hate mail to Diana because I would say she was trying to replace Fauna, and that she would never be as good as Fauna, and that she should just pack up and leave. I was really mean to Diana. Now I like Diana. You wish you had money because you're addicted to The Sims 4 and your Sims look bland without mods? Get custom content. You don't need to pay them a dime. Look up Sims 4 custom content, go on the website thesimsresource.com, and download Sims 4 custom content for free. It will change your life. You can get all the hair you want, all the items you want, all the clothes you want for free. Made by the community, posted for free for the community. It's awesome. You can look up a tutorial for how to put the custom content into your game. You just have to find the mods folder and then put it in there. And then it'll explain, if you look up like a tutorial, there's like a couple other steps you have to do, but it's really easy to get custom content once you set it up. So I highly recommend that. Way cheaper. Way cheaper. I hate EA, the company that makes The Sims. They suck. I love The Sims so much. It's my favorite. I also love The Sims Medieval, guys. That's what I've been playing lately, is The Sims Medieval. It's a spin-off game set in medieval times, and it's so good. I'm obsessed with it. That's what I play every night now. I play Sims Medieval. How much time did my piercings take to heal? Probably 6 months, I think, for the bridge, and I don't remember for the septum because I got it a long time ago. I think the septum healed quicker, though. I haven't watched Camp Camp, but I have heard of it. know it's not a bad thing to have ADHD. That's just the way your brain's made. And it's actually like, to me, I think it's just that the world isn't built with people with ADHD in mind. So that's why it's such a struggle. But it's like, that's just the way a brain is made naturally. And so there's nothing wrong with it, you know? And it's really common. A lot of people have it. Probably even more people have it and don't know that they have it. So there's nothing wrong with it at all. I think people give people with ADHD a hard time because maybe they can't meet certain standards that are so arbitrary, like deadlines and stuff. So it's like, oh, I hate ADHD. I can never get anything done. That sucks. That part sucks. But it doesn't make it a bad thing. It just makes it more of a challenge, you know? That's my opinion. And it's never a bad thing to be different, like someone said. It's never a bad thing to be different. I think I have a video somewhere on how to make the stars. You might be able to search it up if you look up like my channel name and then star tutorial. I don't know if it'll come up like that, but I have a short where I taught how to make stars, so that should come up. If not, then I don't know. I can repost it or I can remake it at some point. I'll have to see. I was thinking because I have a button maker now, I can start doing custom buttons. If anybody wants a button, they can just send me a picture on Etsy and I can make a button for them and then send it to them pretty easily. Figured I might as well while I have the button maker. But I don't know how to do pricing for that. I don't know what a good price would be for that. So any advice would be appreciated. Oh, happy birthday, Addie. Got another birthday in the chat. It's a very popular birthday today. Happy birthday, Addie. Button makers are glorious. I just got mine and I'm already in love with it. $3? I'm worried. Yeah. $3 is okay. I'm worried that people are gonna think it's too expensive and not buy it. So I'll have to see. I'll have to see what people are willing to pay. If $3 sounds fair, I'll probably start around there. I'm always so nervous that people are gonna be like, I'm not buying that. I don't know why I get so nervous. Like, I wish I didn't care, but for some reason I do. I don't know. I guess I just wanna. Oh my god. Weirdo, that's not good. That's really not good. Oh, someone asked what my favorite character is. I would say it's probably Kokichi from Danganronpa, even though that's kind of really embarrassing. I made a button of him yesterday, guys. Can I show you? I showed my buttons at the beginning of the stream, but I'm gonna do it again because most of you probably weren't here. I made a button of him with my new button maker. And then I also made this random lady in my button maker. And I also made this random pattern in my button maker. I love my button maker. I'm obsessed with my button maker. Me and my button maker. I got the button maker from Amazon. I think it was around like $50. And it came with a bunch of buttons and like film and stuff to make with it. Okay, I got one more star to make. Then I gotta quickly put them together, and then I think that will be the end for today. Okay. This is gonna be the last thing I do today on stream. Let me grab the things I need. Okay, almost done here. Which means that's going to be the end of the stream for today. I want to thank you all very, very much. Sounded funky. I want to thank you all very much for being here with me today. It was a lot of fun. And I very much appreciate it. I appreciate every single one of you. And I'm super excited to stream again tomorrow. Or whenever I stream next, which is probably going to be tomorrow. There's the belt chain done. So, that's all. Thanks again for all coming in. I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you to all the chatters. Thank you to everyone who was just hanging around, not chatting. I appreciate all of you too. And I will see you again in my next stream. Take care of yourself. Hydrate, eat, drink water, do your thing. All right, have fun. I'll see you later. Bye.